In the 1968 Summer Olympics in Mexico City, John Stevens Akhwari set out to win a gold medal for his homeland of Tanzania. In the final event of the Games, the marathon, John was severely injured at the beginning of the race, and he finished the race dead last. However, after being bandaged and treated by the medical staff, he jumped back on the path and ran the entire 26.1 miles to the Olympic Stadium, arriving to only reporters and cameramen who were marveling, as the Games had officially finished 2 hours before he arrived. After concluding the final lap around the track, he was asked why he kept running if he clearly couldn't win the race. To which he responded, "My country didn't send me 5,000 miles to start the race, but to finish the race." His response was so inspiring that he became an ambassador for the Olympic Games as an emblem of the spirit of a true Olympian. You didn't start on the journey towards your health dream just to start, but to finish. Often, like John Stevens Akhwari, we start out with one dream, and while pursuing it, another appears and inspires us all over again. You see, this week, you may not have accomplished your health dream, but you have to trust that you didn't start this thing just so you could begin, but because you intend to finish. All living things either grow or die. Change represents the most fundamental adjective of our existence. Change is life's notification. Change is either caused by us or happens to us, an inevitable truth of life. It is the need to embrace this constant reality that leads us to keep dreaming no matter what we have accomplished already, to reDream. In the book of Matthew, chapter 8, Jesus was surprisingly approached by a Roman centurion for his beloved servant. His very physical posture of begging and pleading illustrated how badly he desired Christ to come and heal his servant. And Jesus granted it. He said, "I will come and heal him." He obtained his dream. He had reached his desire. But then the centurion began, in a sense, to reDream. Christ coming to his home would have been a wonder at all, but the humility and sense of unworthiness overwhelmed him. He felt that just this moment in Jesus' presence was sufficient. He didn't need Jesus' presence in his house. This moment in Jesus' presence gave him enough confidence to refuse Jesus' physical presence and ask him to speak the word only. You see, he was a military man and saw Jesus as the commander of reality, and that disease and sickness obeyed him like soldiers to a sergeant. And Jesus marveled. Jesus did not marvel because the man sought healing, but how he believed Jesus could accomplish it. How the man went from seeking a visit from this famed rabbi to simply requesting to hear the word of one whom he considered himself unworthy of hosting. He reDreamed, and so can you. As you near your weight loss goal, don't you start thinking maybe you can lose more? Don't you begin to wonder if you could get back into running or tennis? Successfully attaining one goal emboldens and empowers us to reach for another one that will lead us to completely reinvent ourselves all over again. As you have gone through this week and have seen what's possible, remember that you were made to move. And no matter how far you have come, you have to keep moving. Higher up the education ladder. Expand your experience, deepen your knowledge,